gosh. Okay. So this is going to be my very first podcast. I'm very excited. I've been wanting to start this for years now, and here we are. I needed to just take messy action and go with the flow, whether or not it's exactly right. I also feel like it's very important to not have everything perfect and completely right before you start, because then you get the opportunity to learn and grow instead of sitting in your own think chamber for a long time, considering all the right moves. You don't need to know all of the right stuff as long as you start. So let's talk about what I love, and hopefully you guys love too as you're joining me. I absolutely love business. I love how businesses operate. I love the idea behind it, how it empowers other people to get their dreams out there, to help themselves and to help others, to support their families, to give back to the community, and really contribute to the overall economy, right? There's a lot that you can do within a business that can give you the strength to keep moving forward every day, because it's not easy. But it's very rewarding. It's how I feel about children as well. There are moments that just you struggle a lot, but at the end of the day, it's so worth it. And that's how I feel about businesses. I love businesses. Right next to that, I absolutely love marketing and all of the strategy behind it, because it is a way for you to connect to people, and the way that you communicate your product or your service so that you are attracting all of the right people. You're finding the people who need your services and your products to help better their lives. And at the end of the day, it's a very mutualistic relationship that is good for everyone if you're connected to the right things, the right people, you're saying the right stuff, and you're presenting in the right way. It's really beautiful. Doing it right so that it makes sense for your people is an important thing. And the journey to get there is also a wonderful thing. And I love to support others with that. So business, marketing, I also am a huge fan of getting dressed up, feeling good, putting on some lipstick, not necessarily like all dolled up in makeup, but heels, though I wouldn't say the whole nine, because it's not the whole nine, but it's enough to make me feel good, and simple enough for really any woman to get up out of bed and spend just a few minutes getting to that point where they're like, oh, I'm so ready to rock the day. So for me, it's like, fashion, feel good, confidence, it all boils down into one for me. And I feel like it should be easy. It should be simple. And it should be something that you can get out of bed and do right away and not have to worry about waking up 2 hours early and losing out on that beauty sleep that you feel you need so much. So the fashion, the confidence, I absolutely love. Of course, I am a mom. For those of you who don't know, I do have 2 children, a little girl and a little boy, and I do have one on the way. And that life is very exciting for me. It has had a lot of ups and downs, of course, but at the end of the day, I feel like I've learned so much more from them than they could possibly learn from me. And because of that, it inspires me to continue to do my best every day. Now, that's not to say there aren't days where it's just huge struggles and I'm not doing my best. But I feel like everyone can relate to that, right? You can't give your best every single day if you're not caring for yourself and doing what it takes to nurture what you need, health-wise, mentally, emotionally, relationship-wise. There are a lot of things that come into play when it comes to caring for yourself in a good way so that you can be at your best as often as you can be. And so my children obviously are really wonderful. And then my relationships in life with my family, my friends, my spouse, whatever that looks like and whatever journey I take, those relationships are very important. And it really starts with me and how I care for myself. What does that look like? How much am I giving to myself so that I can ultimately give back to my people? And that also extends to my community, and that's my community on all platforms as well. I do love to be intentional about who I support, who I give my attention and my time to, because I know that that's going to come back to me, and I want all of the best things, right? All of the right people, the people who can support and empower me, and I can do the same for them. And I choose to do that. I do that intentionally so that I don't feel any kind of guilt being on these platforms, being on social media, building out my brand and doing things that I really love, where some people can feel like, oh man, I can't believe I've been scrolling through TikTok or YouTube or whatever for hours. Well, do it with intention and it won't feel so bad. But anyway, all of that to say, I named this podcast Inspired Lollyboo. So inspired love, life, and business, because those things make up a lot of my life and it makes up a lot of your lives too. I will eventually, lipstick. Oh, okay. Anyway, you know how like lip gloss gets all gunked up. Anyway, that's what I was experiencing, but it makes up a lot of your lives too. And I haven't really fully embraced being absolutely healthy and all of that, but that still falls into all the realms of love, life, and business, because staying healthy and feeling good helps you to perform better in love, life, and in business. So anyway, all of that to say, hello, my name is Nin. I am currently living in Houston, Texas. I love it here. I have considered moving other places because I have a best friend who I really love, and I'm sure you'll get to visit her with her here on my podcast. And with that being said, I plan on having so many wonderful people who I've met over the years who have done amazing things. And my trajectory and my goals and my hopes are that I will attract huge people who have made a big difference in my life that I haven't ever got to be in contact with before. And we'll get to that point. But it does start with the first baby step. It starts with 0. It starts with today. It starts with now. And I'm really excited to be here. And I hope you feel the same way. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. The support means a lot. And that's really what keeps me going. Your kindness and your support shows me that I am doing the right thing and that it's helpful to you and can empower you to be your best self in love, life, and in business, and just feel so inspired to reach your goals and your dreams to live a more exciting and fulfilled life. So without further ado, welcome to the Inspired Love, Life, and Business podcast. Again, thank you so much for being here with me. I look forward to having you for the next several episodes. You know, the goal is to get tons of episodes in and be really, really relevant and long lasting. But at the end of the day, I'm happy that I started. And even if we go for just 5 episodes or even 3, I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I'm on this journey with you. And I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you so much for joining me for another powerful conversation on all things positive, inspiring, enlightening, and powerful in relation to love, life, and business. I hope that you took something really important away from this conversation. Maybe you'll be able to take some action. But if you're not ready to end the conversation here, don't forget you can always join me on social media. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube at Inspired Lollyboo. That's Inspired Lolibu for love, life, and business. Thank you so much again for listening. I so appreciate your support, and I'd love to know your thoughts and comments. Leave them below or send me an email at nin, NHIEN, at rainbowreveal.com. I will read every single email that comes in, and I am always on social in my comments section and replying and showing love. Again, like I always say to my community and to my tribe, I love and support each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. We'll see you next time.